Hey guys, KUZO here, back with another video. In this video today, we're going to be doing some perspective practice. I'm going to be practicing some perspective here, and thought it would be fun to just go through this with you guys and show you guys what I do to keep myself sharp. We're just starting off with a really simple 1-point perspective here. Don't know how this position is exactly going to come out, but kind of had an idea in my head, just started flowing with it while I was talking in the beginning. Alright, yeah. Kind of see where I'm going with it. Sometimes I end up just starting a position and kind of feel it out as I go. Other times, which this way is definitely better, is to try to think of it, at least the rough position, before you actually start it, so that way you have a goal in mind, especially when you're working in perspective. Well, you should always be working in perspective, but when you have a set perspective. I mean, you can do it the other way, but it can end up in a very lost area. You can end up very lost very easily, which is never fun. Alright, so let's create a little box here that maybe he's standing on some sort of box. Alright. And I'll definitely be going over this with the red marker probably here. And let's go ahead and do this. And we can move into some more complicated stuff as we move along. You'll find out that you can actually do a lot with just 2-point perspective, and a lot more than you think with just 1-point perspective. This is very true. And I might break down the body into a more simpler form with the other ones that we're going to do here first before I jump, because I kind of jumped straight into more anatomy. It was simplified anatomy, but I jumped straight into it. So maybe I'll continue. That hand's a little small, I would say. I would definitely say. But there's no changing it now. We're committing to it. And I think I might leave that as is, so we can move on to another position of sorts. Maybe I could do something actually down here, almost as if a person is looking up at them and kneeling, possibly. This one, if it goes how I think it's gonna go, this one's a little bit more difficult for me, at least. All right, so this one's a little bit more difficult the way I laid it out, but it's a little bit more rough than you would normally see from me. Let's go ahead and put this one together here. You saw me erase a few times, and what was happening there in my head was I realized I wasn't following the perspective the way I should, and what happened is I ended up fixing that as I was going along, and I was like, you know what, I need to faithfully follow this perspective a little bit more than I am, and kind of brought me back to how I'm supposed to actually draw the image I was looking at in my mind, or I was thinking of, compared to what I was looking at on the canvas. Sometimes you can lose yourself in what you're drawing on the canvas compared to what you should be drawing it like. And bazam. It's supposed to be kind of a guy like pointing his fingers up at the guy that's looking down on him. So that was a quick little thing. And we're obviously not using any like any reference here or anything. We're kind of just going with the flow. Maybe we could do like a jumping pose back here. Someone jumping up. It's always fun. Yeah, these are always fun. I always like doing these. Now what's fun about these is doing jumping poses like this and then playing around with them, like different versions of them. And moving around the arms, moving around the legs, you know, stuff like that, and seeing what kind of different variants you can kind of come up with. So those are always really fun to do. And I think we ended the other one that we did just around the other two, well, the other one. So we did two of them in just about 8 minutes. So I think that's a pretty good, setting a pretty good time frame there. About 4 minutes a piece. And what I really should be doing for studying is I should be doing stuff like this, but with poses that, you know, I'm not as familiar with. So I work out my mind on those. This stuff is really sharpening the tools that I have. So if you guys did stuff like this but didn't know it very well, it could help you depending on what level you're at. It might make you more frustrated than help you, because you might need to learn a little bit more about perspective and form and stuff. And I do understand a lot of people have been asking for stuff about perspective, and I do have something coming for that, a specific series that should shine some light on at least some basics for the fundamentals. So hopefully you guys look forward to that, because I am definitely looking forward to that. Coolio. So 3 guys in 10 minutes, about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I think that's pretty good. So I was thinking about having this guy kind of pop up from the back over here, have his like hands like this, so it's almost like he's popping up and like kind of like sneaking up here on an image that's supposed to be moving. So something just kind of a little fun, you know, nothing serious here. Once you get like a whole scene going, it's kind of fun with these. And typically what I'm doing here, you would need a little bit more understanding of form and shapes and perspective, compared to this isn't necessarily just one point perspective practice, because I'm using for these characters multiple points of perspective technically for their bodies and the way I'm moving them. Maybe I can draw another action pose up here, something that kind of contrasts, going this way. So drawing the torso here, arm, getting a little bit more gestury with it. Not gesture, because gesture's like more lines going through the body, but I guess that part's a little gestury. Might be beneficial for me to do some gesture practices. Quick ones of sorts. Because I guess gestures are already pretty quick, eh? That's the whole point of them. Right. I don't know what it made it look like the toes are like fraying out. Kneecap. KF. Bazam. I have been working on trying to learn how to draw more muscular figures, which, when you know all these like cylinders and stuff in different perspectives, it's not as hard, because it's almost like overlaying a texture over something. When you know form to a form pretty well, and you know these shapes pretty well, and you can just put them in this perspective. Form is all you really need to know from there to be able to then overlay the anatomy that you learn. But yeah, let's draw one more here, just really quickly. Almost like saying thank you. Oh, Nagashima. That's not saying thank you, but alright. And yeah. Alright, let's go in and do this. tip of my pen's getting a little too thick. I think I raised his head a little bit high. Oop, my coat is kind of off to the side there. Sorry about that, guys. And I think that just about wraps it up. But yeah, in any case, hopefully you guys like this. If you guys like this kind of content, definitely hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, if you guys want to help support my artists, help support what I do in this channel, definitely check out my Patreon, link in the description. But in any case, if you guys like this video, oh, I do want to say huge thanks to my Patreons, and a special thanks to my Chunin and Jonin tier Patreons. But yeah, you guys really help me be able to do what I do on this channel. And in any case, if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to this channel, like you see, please subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified when each video comes out. And like always, guys, hope you're having a great day or night or wherever you live. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.